Hello everybody, and welcome back to Hollow Knight. Last episode, we finished off over in the Ancient Basin. We got our Monarch Wings, finally. And I mentioned that we were going to go to the Forgotten Crossroads to go beat that boss over here, and I will. But first, I remembered we finally have the last keys that we needed to open Jiji's door. A stone door with a simple lock. Use a simple key. Yes. And then, oh, I forgot you have to actually enter.
Really?
Coming over here. Welcome, small intruder. I've been sound asleep in here for some time. Some time? Ah, yes. Well, now you've gone and woken me up. It's no matter, I suppose. I might even be able to help you. I am Jiji. And if you have found your way into my chamber, you must need help. You see, sometimes we leave our regrets behind in the world, like black stains. If we don't deal with these regrets, hope starts to drain from us. Do you have regrets of your own, little one? Let me peer into you for a moment. Ah, you don't appear to have any lingering regrets. How lucky for you. You don't need the service of one such as I. A fierce host has settled nearby. Did you summon them? I find their smell unsettling. Theirs is a scent of distant places, unfamiliar even to me. They have a strange look to them, gaudy and intimidating. Perhaps you suspect they hide their true appearance? You'd be right. They favor projection over truth, shrouding themselves in forms dreamed. Best be careful. Assisting them might benefit you, but who knows what suffering it may cause. You seem to be free of regret. You don't need the services of one such as I. Farewell. Okay, this is Jiji. Jiji is the one that you come to and pay for their services with a rancid egg. If you give Jiji a rancid egg, she'll give your soul back after you die from an enemy. And she'll give you your soul back. And yeah, that's pretty much it. She'll give you your soul back for just paying it, so you don't have to go and get it in a difficult situation. Let's see what Jiji says with the dream mail. How long I must have slept. This land is so much darker now, so thick with the stains of regret. Even the air is murkier. If I sleep again, will the darkness creep in here and swallow me whole? Yeah, poor Jiji. It probably will. So, we now have Jiji, another friend. Now that we have the Dream Gate, I think actually even earlier than the Dream Gate, not sure, we can find little ghosts around the land, and we can talk to them. Another wielding a weapon? I suppose you'll be leaving many a corpse in your wake. If you won't spare thought for the dead, at least consider all the extra work you force upon those in my profession. This is probably a grave tender? Is that the word? Anyway. Coming back to Dirtmouth. Take a quick sit on the bench. Same old over here. But if we lurk down into the Forgotten Crossroads, you'll see that there is a orange smoke? Pink? Orange? I'm colorblind. There's a smoke that's coming out, one that we've seen often. And you'll notice that this poor area has been infected. The Infected Crossroads. You'll see enemies now change their pattern. They're a lot more aggressive. Some of them are still the same, like this guy here. But this guy wasn't here before, and after you kill him, it explodes. these mindless little ones can't be affected by the thing, but these guys can. And all these creatures also are part of the journal. Going back to our friend, we have some more to pick up. Get some money. Wait for all to drop. And no more. Perfect. That finished up there. 2. And then making our way all the way to the left so that we can drop. Oh, that was close. Drop all the way over here. Pick up some essence over here or some soul. And last time I came up here, I pogoed up these, which you definitely can. It's not super difficult or anything like that. And continue in this area that way. I didn't because I didn't feel like we were ready for this area yet. But I feel like we can do it now. Over here. There is more soul that we can pick up for the fight that's coming up. And also some geo. And a shortcut for leaving this area if you're having a hard time, I guess. But over here you'll see the corpse of something that similar to what we'll be fighting in a second. And you'll see multiple corpses of the thing that we're going to be fighting in a second. Because here it is. My suggestion is just keep willing at it and dash over to the other side once it spits a huge amount. It does jump occasionally. But if you come to it now instead of earlier, this fight is a joke. If you come here earlier, it's a difficult fight. And for that, we get a mask. And a shortcut out of that area. Which is perfect. Now we can get rid of that pin. And looking at the map, there's a lot of things that have changed in this area. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be showing them yet because we don't need to. I will be displaying instead. Wait for that guy to explode. Here. I mentioned this ages ago. I'm not sure I showed it, however, after we got the Izuma's Tears. But this is the way into Fog Canyon. And we don't have a map for it. Until here we do have a map for it though. Next up, I think we will be going into this area over here. Yeah, I think that's what we will do next. Because if we come over here, like I mentioned last time, right here, that's where Cloth is right now. So we will ignore this area. Unfortunately, there is a pale ore. So if you wanted to do the other ending that I'm not doing for Cloth, you could come down here, get the pale ore, go to the nail smith and upgrade your nail once more. But right now, I'm not going to do that. So I'm ignoring that pale ore, unfortunately. And we're going to be coming up here into the Queen's Garden. I'll see you guys over at the Queen Station. Before Queen's Garden, I forgot to mention, over here in Forgotten Crossroads, every now and then you'll see that there's bugs that come over here to the hot springs. Another weak one. I'd suggest to try its nail within the Colosseum, though I'd no doubt it no doubt be squashed in an instant. A bit rude. And they say the same thing. You'll see them periodically in here. Also, before going over there, we'll fight some of these guys. Just because we need to add them to the whatchamacallit, the journal. So we'll come over here, beat some of these guys. Ignore this because there's that. Nope. Great time to get some money. Get them to explode. They're a bit kamikaze-ish. Through, and you'll notice our way to the stag station is closed off, unfortunately. Surprisingly, this guy's still normal. Some of these bugs aren't different, aren't any different than normal, but some of them are. Like this guy here, it's just a big kamikaze. Does a huge amount of damage. And I think some of these guys down here also have changed. Oh, this one has for sure. Rhino stays the same. But the only way up now is through this area over here. So, ignoring these guys. We no longer have a delicate flower, so we can just pass on through. Surprisingly, these sword guys, neither of these sword guys get infected. Ignoring that guy, we come over here. And we sit on the map. Sit on the bench. And now we have these two areas that hadn't been there before. Perfect. Let's hit this, and I'll quickly go up here because I want to show you guys. Before, like ages ago, I had mentioned that if you didn't break this wall with this big guy over here, with this big guy, you might not be able to unlock this. I'm not sure if that's the case. I feel like it is. So I suggest always breaking this with this guy's help because you can't really break it. Because in this section of the game, if you progress too far, this happens to him. And I think this is closed off. I don't have any proof whatsoever, so don't fully believe me. But if you want to err on the side of caution, I suggest just opening it while he's still alive. Okay, so we're going to the Queen Station. And over here at the Queen Station, we just want to rest. Oh right, Willow. Cute little Willow. Anything new to say, Willow? No. Totally normal. But if we come up here, we can get a Hallownest Seal, and we can see that there's mushrooms up here. And this is what Willow's been chomping on. Mmm, delicious. But yeah, that's what Willow says. I think we can dream nail Willow. I don't think we've done it before. This little creature looks tasty. I wonder, should I eat it? The others around here were awfully bland. That's right. Willow may be cute, but Willow is a predator. It eats other bugs. So keep that in mind when you are dealing with Willow. You want to be careful. Ignoring those big guys, they're awfully scary. Or hit them when you can. Oh, that was incredibly close. Let's see here. Can we go through here? Yes, this is the intended route. We don't want to come this way, in fact. Well, we do, but we want to go somewhere first. And we could have done this ages ago, but I wanted the Monarch Wings in order to make this easier. So you can blame me for this. I apologize. If we come over here while taking massive damage. The intended route is the way I told you about, but if you come this way and deal with these things here, let's they heal up real quick, wait for that to explode. So I was scared. I didn't come here actually, in fact, and I was wrong for it because I thought that you needed the double jump for this, but you don't. You do in fact need timing because I don't have any apparently. Oh, it pushed me into the spikes. No way. How dare you? There we go. Oh, wait. And just do that. The explosion, dash. Explode again. Actually, could we have just... Oh my god. Could have just gone under it. We can go up there, so let's go up there first. And up here, I think there's a cocoon. Yep. And there's also, I think it's a Hallownest Seal. Yes. Nothing else. We could just drop down. And continue this way. And over here, if you go down, you get blocked off. There's these floating cute little guys up here. But down here, we get blocked off here, and we get locked off here. So, we just want to come up here all the way this way, break this wall, and enter here. And over here is another spell. Could have done this ages ago if we were to look at it as the situation we've been in. You basically didn't need double jump or dash or anything. Alright, little mini gauntlet. Super early in the game, so it's not that difficult. And we get a spell. Howling Wraiths. Tap B while holding up to unleash the wraiths. And Dreamnail List, does it say anything? Hear me. I wanted to be heard. That's why it kept shouting, I guess. It made the spell. Anyway. Sorry for taking this long to take you guys over here. That's my bad. But exiting this area... Now we want to go back to where we were before. That guy. Attack this thing. The only reason I'm saying I attack this thing is because obviously we need the journal entries. And that's basically the only reason why. Now, this is the entrance into the Queen's Garden. We came here before. I think we just slightly stepped in. Careful with the body, it explodes. I think you can hit it and break it. Yeah. We come up here. Careful with the platforms, they fall down. And we come to the right. We can open the gate that we were on the other side. I wonder why that was. Oh, I remember. That's part of another ending. Unlocks after a while. Finally beat enough of the rancid egg holder things. Now in this whole area, I think there's only one bench. Apart from the one that takes us to the stag station. And that one's like way later. Come on. Now, in one of these areas, there is a little mini gauntlet that we gotta fight. So let's heal up while we can. I think it's just after here. Yes, it's in this area. We get here and then we get a little mini gauntlet. Not too hard, but can be challenging if you're not expecting it. Oh, I was wrong. There is a couple benches in here. Guess it's 2 or 3. This must be one of them. Get some bugs over here. Isn't this just the most intriguing place? So many discoveries waiting to be made. We're about to set off ourselves, though we can't seem to agree on which way to head. It's led to something of an argument between us. We should really stop squabbling about such petty things. And one of these bugs seems to be infected with... Not sure what it's called, but there's this I think it's a mushroom or fungi that infects bugs and leads them to go crazy or something. I'm not really sure what it's called, but it's like a zombie thing. Like the one from The Last of Us, but just for bugs. Cordyceps. I think that's what it was called in The Last of Us. Have you heard of Hallownest Queen? Apparently, these gardens were once her retreat. Now some vicious types are crawling all over the place, and the plants have grown wild. As inhospitable as it is, I've enjoyed my travels here. Care to see my efforts? Yes, please. There's a stag station at the heart of these gardens. I would have taken my rest there if someone hadn't gone and locked the door. Alright, that's the last thing he has to say. Anything else for the dream nail? We chart the world, what a joy. If only Exalted could... Yeah, I remember. Bench. And I think it's right here, yep. nothing. Okay. Let's see here. Okay, so the pins I put down aren't the greatest, but they're not bad. I think one of the places we gotta go is here. And the other place is like up here somewhere. If not like way up here. So let's re-put them down and keep that in mind. Let's see. We want to come down here. And this area is really important. So let's go down there and then we'll end off the episode over there. Come on. Go. Oh, that's close. God, I love double jump. It's such a fantastic ability. Okay, over here. I want to beat some of these guys up. And we need Asmodeus to come over here because over here, first of all, there's some annoying mantises to defeat. Wait for it to dash. And over here, for our troubles, we get the love key. And more of these mantises pop out. Not too difficult, but annoying nonetheless. Over here, there is some geo that we can pick up. And a breakable wall. Now, these are NPCs or NPC that we found ages ago when we were doing the Deepnest thing. And unfortunately, they have been consumed by the infection. The corpse of a mossy vagabond overcome with infection. Same thing over here. So the infection spread all the way over here. If you remember, he was a creature of sorts of whatever the infection that was taking over the area was. And so, having that finished, we will end off the episode, actually, right over here. Gosh darn it. Finish it right beside that tree. And next time we will be finishing off this tree. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Thank you guys very much for watching. If you guys liked the episode, please leave a like, subscribe, leave a comment if you'd like, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.